Hyrax, they're so cute. Love each other more than you love yourself. I'm so grateful to the Vespers, Orthodox Jewish family who hosted me here in Yesha. I spent the Shabbat here with them, so it was such a nice privilege to see all this ceremony and the nice atmosphere, to be around them, with them. It was for me really fantastic. Thank you so much. But now it's time to go further on the Israel National Trail. Even if there are apps and maps online, I received this book as well, which is pretty useful, with also maps and detailed descriptions of the trails. Okay, so I have to hitchhike back close to the trail, and it's funny that people talk to me in Hebrew, so they take me as a local. Okay, back in action. I was dropped off at the Yesha Junction, where is the Yesha Fortress, a British fortress built some years ago. And from the driver I received a message, a quote from the Bible written in Hebrew, which says, love each other more than you love yourself. So nice. Peace and love. The third section of the Israel National Trail starts here. So Metzudat Coach, Yesha Junction, all the way to Nahal Dishon. But I'll continue a bit further. So here's Alma. I have a trail angel, so I will be hosted somewhere here in a kibbutz. Wish me luck. 100 meters from the main road we have Nebi Yosha, a memorial, some ruins actually. Now they say here is the tomb of the prophet Joshua. Good morning, ladies, mothers, and little babies. Wow, it's so nice to be up here above the Hula Valley, and far away we have the Hermann Mountains, which are actually part of Israel, Syria and Lebanon. At the same time, they reach 2,800 meters above sea level, and also those are the Lebanon mountains. Another cattle fence. On the top of a small mountain, about 500 meters above the sea level. Another fence to jump. Okay. Everything everything is so green. Hey little fellow, we're also walking the trail, the national trail. We're approaching Dishon Village, passing through the Dishon Valley, Dishon Stream Nature Reserve. I came from over there. Oh, pretty nice view. Guys, the first hiker I met, Manu, he was born in Romania, in Bacău. Wow, nice coincidence, and it's so nice. We had nice talks, and he gave me some nice advices. Well, I wish you all the best. He started from all the way from the south, from Eliat, in the desert, 2 months ago, almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
This is my 8th week.
8th week. Whoa. Hopefully I'll reach the desert as well.
You will.
Good. All the best.
Mulțumesc.
We have to cross the river several times. Woohoo! Pretty often our trail goes together with some other hikes, and for example today for this hike we follow the white and red mark. There are some other colors as well. We had blue and green. Okay, this is the third time crossing the water. It's good that it's not cold. The fifth and probably the last time to cross the creek. And now we start the fourth section of the Israel National Trail. This section starts from Alma Dishon Road, the road 886, up to Aravot Spring, around here. So from here to here, but I'm gonna stop around here when the road 886 meet 899, and I'm gonna hitchhike to Rehania, and I'll be hosted by a family, a trail angel, somewhere around here, kibbutz. We crossed the road, but we're still in the Dishon River Reserve, so we still have to cross the water, the creek. Lunchtime by the river. Some veggies, crackers, olives. 4x4. Hello, little guy. Milk time? Whoa, look at those horns. And you have one short and one long. Hyrax, they're so cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So cute. Like a mountain rabbit, a rodent. And the trail angel who will host me this night lives in Ben Zimra. Here I am in a moshav. It's like a community center in this small village, a kibbutz, and people host hikers here. The local community hosts hikers. Hey guys, I arrived in a mitzpeh in Kerem Ben Zimra. It's called the village, which is also a kibbutz.
No, I'm Mushav.
Moshav. The guys will explain you exactly what is the difference. So there are also the trail angels. I told you about this. So in some parts of the Israel National Trails, there are some very nice locals who host the hikers. And here I am with these very nice young guys who actually are living here for 1 year. Kind of a gap year between the high school and the military service, and they are volunteering here. Maybe you can explain what is all the project about and.
Yeah, so we're here in Kerem Ben Zimra in the north of Israel. We are working in agriculture and helping the farmers and in gardening and keeping their houses and their cattle safe.
That's nice. So everything is volunteering, right?
Yeah.
We even pay for it.
Yeah, we pay in the beginning of the year for the training, and then we start the year.
Okay, so it's not the years you or the months you work here. They are not deducted from the military service, or
only by serving the country.
That's nice. And now we are cooking some soup. Yeah, what's the difference between the kibbutz and
the moshav?
The moshav.
Basically, a kibbutz is based around communism and the values of sharing, and the moshav is more capitalist. Basically, everyone has its own
property
and own farming.
Basically, it's even a small city, not a city, not so big to be a city, but not so big to be something that called the yeshuv. It's like a kibbutz, but without the communism.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the kibbutz, the farming belongs to everyone, and here everyone has its own section.
Okay, good. Thanks. And I'm happy to be here, and thanks a lot for hosting me.
You're welcome.
So these guys are sleeping in one big room, really like in a summer camp or in the army, but it's nice. It's personalized, and each corner has its own, colors. Cool. So you're a fan of soccer and F1?
Yeah.
Cool. Back on the trail, back in the water. I have to cross the river again. It's morning and cold. But the water is so clear. The trail leads us today to Mount Meron, which is actually the second highest mountain in Israel. It's not so high, only 1,200 meters above the sea level, but for Israel it's something. The highest is called Meron, I believe so, which is part of Syria, Lebanon and Israel as well. The highest is in Syria 2,800 I think, and in Israel 2,500 if I'm not wrong. Somewhere around here in this region was buried Prophet Josiah. I read about this in the guide. Prepare for this. Ho, ho, ho. Cool! The best thing in this part is to have definitely a pair of sandals. It will take less time to cross the creeks rather than taking the shoes off, the boots. Whew. We're entering now the Baram Forest Nature Reserve, a woodland with oaks, same like in the southern Lebanon. We have new marks, red and black. Shalom. Sorry, I don't speak Hebrew.
Is there a lot of rivers flowing?
Oh, yeah, so definitely better to use some sandals, or otherwise maybe 10 times you have to take off your shoes. But yeah, it's nice, yeah.
I saw it yesterday. I did to the Alma Bridge. You start up Tel Chai? Did you start up?
In actually in Dan, Kibbutz Dan.
It's open still?
Officially not,
No,
but
but you just-
well, they say it's not recommended because it's kind of dangerous. It's on some parts you walk on the road, but
Highway. No problem.
not really highway, just on road. So yeah.
Good. Enjoy. You gonna do the whole thing?
Well, I have 1 month. Yeah, so we'll see.
Positive.
Good.
Where are you from?
Romania.
Wow. Okay. Enjoy. It's really beautiful track.
Thank you so much. You too. Enjoy. All the best.
Bye bye.
Up, up. We go to the Meron Mountain. Meron Mountain. I have arrived at the end of the section and the beginning of Meron Mountain Natural Reserve. Here there's also a school where you can stay, you can camp around here. There are some ruins, Humeima ruins, which in Arabic means little dove. I remember in Jordan I have visited also some ruins called Humeima, and I'm not gonna stop here. I will continue to climb the Meron Mountain. Actually, I'm not gonna reach the summit because there's a secret military base there, and up to the village called Meron, and from there some few kilometers I will hitchhike to Safed, where I'm gonna spend the night. I will be hosted by another nice trail angel. So now we are here, Horvat Hamama, and we're gonna pass by the peak, Mount Meron, 1204, and Mount Meron Reserve up to Meron Village. So our mark goes together with the black stripe on the way to the peak. And Hamama is also the place where the fire salamander lives. As I told you, the area around the summit is fenced and well, inaccessible. There's a military base over there. So we say hello and bye-bye to Mount Meron. So let's go downhill to the Meron village. Wow! And far away we can see the Sea of Galilee. Woohoo! We're gonna be there hopefully tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Huh. I saw Palestinian oak and this is a cypress oak. On the way to Meron village we passed through the Dakh ruins. And guys, it's pretty cold. Actually not normal for this time of the year in Israel. I was told that it happens very rare, like once 50 years to be so cold and rainy. The guys I spent the night at told me that I was the first hiker hosted by them this season. The main reason is the bad weather, but also because most of the hikers start the INT, the Israel National Trail, from the south. But it's more quiet and calmer here. The Rhinoceros Rock above the Meron village. And to the right is Tzfad or Safed. A kind of packed Stonehenge. I've arrived in the Meron village, and here's the tomb of a Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. So also a synagogue. Here I am in Tzfat or Safed, and I got a ride with a school bus. Cool. Let's meet my host. Hey guys.
Hey.
So he's Tal, my host, my trail angel, which I'm so very grateful for hosting me and for everything. And cheers. How are you gonna say like good luck in Hebrew?
בהצלחה.
Basaha?
בהצלחה.
Good. Happy trail. citadel was Safed. Did you know that Safed is actually the highest city in Israel at around 900 meters above the sea level? And since the old times, this is the place where they used to light big fires to be seen from far away. It's a tradition for the Jewish New Year's Eve, which they don't follow the sun, the Gregorian calendar, but the moon.